we're all overwhelmed by your hospitality. So first of all, I want to thank you for that.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Janob Prezident, Janob Shavkat Mirziyoyev, avvalambor birinchi navbatda barcha delegatsiyamiz nomidan, o'z nomimdan sizni bunday yuksak ehtirom va mehmondo'stligingiz uchun katta sizga minnatdorchilik bildirmoqchimiz. Biz bundan juda ham qattiq ta'sirlandik.
This is my first visit to Uzbekistan, and inshallah not my last one. I can tell you that my delegation and I are very excited about, first of all, coming to Tashkent, because for that famous in 1965 the meeting that took place between the Pakistan president and the Indian Prime Minister. And so we all remember, I mean, I'm old enough to remember Tashkent. So firstly, coming to Tashkent, but secondly, we are all excited about going to Bukhara and Samarkand, because as children we have learnt about its history. So this is also, I thank you, it's a great opportunity for us to see these two most historical cities tomorrow.
Prezident janob oliylari, bu meni O'zbekistonga birinchi tashrifim va Xudo xohlasa bu oxirgi tashrifim bo'lmaydi. Toshkentga kelish biz uchun, men uchun va delegatsiyam uchun juda ham qiziqarli va juda ham hayajonli bir vaziyat, chunki bu bizni tarixan bolalikdan biladigan ko'p voqealarimiz bilan bog'liq. Mana 1965-yilda tarixiy bir voqea bo'lgan Pokiston prezidenti va Hindiston bosh vazirining Toshkentdagi muzokaralari, va buni men o'zim bolaligimdan eslayman. O'sha vaqtda men o'smir edim. Bundan tashqari Buxoro va Samarqandga borishni ham biz juda katta ishtiyoq bilan kutayotgan edik, chunki bizdan bu shaharlarni, buyuk shaharlarni tarixidan xabardor bo'lib kelganmiz.
Today we had extensive talks, and our talks were on the trade, connectivity, cultural, spiritual, and political. So we had such long talks that by the end, Mr. President, I was able to almost understand half of what you were saying in Uzbekistani. Because Urdu is so close to your language, I'm sure that more meetings and I will be able to understand all of it. We won't need an interpreter.
Prezident janobi oliylari, bugun biz juda ham kengaytirilgan, keng qamrovli muzokaralar olib bordik. Juda ko'p mavzularni muhokama qildik. Savdo to'g'risida gaplashdik, o'zaro bog'liqlik to'g'risida, madaniy masalalar, ma'naviy masalalar, siyosiy masalalarni gaplashdik. Shunday uzoq muloqot qildikki, men muloqotimizni yakuniga kelib, sizni gapirayotgan gapingizni o'zbek tilidagi so'zlaringizni deyarli yarmini tushunishni boshladim. Menimcha, agar bunday muloqotda davom ettirsak, keyinchalik men 100% tushunaman, chunki urdu tilimiz o'zbek tiliga yaqin va bizga tarjimonning hojati bo'lmay qoladi.
So first about the economic cooperation. Both of us are on the same path. Mr. President, you're talking about new Uzbekistan, Naya Uzbekistan, and we are talking about Naya Pakistan. The journey is the same. Number one, we want to lift our people out of poverty. We want a bottoms-up approach rather than a trickle-down approach, which has been traditional. So we are on that journey where we are trying to pull people out of poverty. And this is the model of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the state of Medina, he is the first one who started a welfare state where even when they did not have money, the concentration was that a state only prospers when everyone prospers, when it's an inclusive development. And China recently has proved that if you take the people out of poverty, the whole state becomes rich. So we are on that same journey. I know you're concentrating on education and lifting your people up from their current economic situation. Secondly, we have now changed emphasis from geostrategic to geoeconomics. Our whole idea is that we have to create wealth. If we create wealth, then we can spend it on our lower strata of the society and lift them up. So this is extremely important for us, that we now have strong trading relationship with Uzbekistan, which is the biggest country in Central Asia. And we feel that this will benefit both of us. It will be a win-win situation for both Pakistan and Uzbekistan, the stronger we improve our trading ties.
Prezident janobi oliylari bizni muhokama qilgan yo'nalishlarimizda avvalambor biz iqtisodiy hamkorlik to'g'risida gaplashdik va bu borada ham bizni fikrlarimiz juda ham hamohang bo'ldi. Bizni oldinga qo'ygan rejalarimiz ham juda ham mushtarak. Mana siz yangi O'zbekiston qurish to'g'risida gapiryapsiz. Biz Naya Pokiston dasturini oldinga suryapmiz va bu har ikkala dasturni ham asosiy negizida bo'lgan masala bu aholida kambag'allarni qisqartirish, kambag'allikdan chiqarish insonlarni va bu ishni amalga oshirishda pastdan yuqoridan pastga emas, pastdan quyi qatlamlardan eng kambag'allarni holatidan kelib chiqqan holda yuqoriga qarab borishni rejalashtirganmiz. Mana shunday yo'nalishda birinchi bo'lib payg'ambarimiz Muhammad sallallohu alayhi vasallam Madina shahrida yo'lga qo'yganlar va o'sha davrda hattoki o'sha aholini qo'lida pul bo'lmagan taqdirda ham shu vaziyatdan kelib chiqish, ya'ni kambag'allarni holidan xabar olib kambag'alni qoldirmaslikka harakat qilganlar va buni natijasida ulkan bir davlatni qurishga erishganlar. Hozirgi kunimizda esa bunga Xitoy yaqqol namuna bo'lib turibdi. Ya'ni bunday yondashuvni haqiqatda ham to'g'ri yondashuv ekanligini isbotlab kelmoqda. Ya'ni aholini eng quyi qatlamlariga e'tibor berib ularni kambag'allikdan chiqargandan keyin mana o'shalar boy bo'lsa, unda albatta davlat ham boy bo'ladi. Mana shu yo'nalishda sizni ham fikrlaringizga biz juda ham qo'shilishamiz. Ta'limga e'tiborni juda katta ta'limga e'tibor bermoqdasiz va bu yo'nalish orqali aholini aynan yaxshilash, iqtisodiy va ma'naviy holatini yaxshilashga urg'u bermoqdasiz. Va bu yerda asosiy g'oyalarimizdan bittasi bu geosiyosatdan iqtisodiyotga o'tish va bu juda ham muhim va bu yo'nalishda savdoni yo'lga qo'yish, bu to'g'risida ham juda ham yaxshi bir fikrlarga kelishib oldik va albatta bu yo'nalishlarni amalga oshirishda o'zaro manfaatli yondashuv bo'lishligi katta ahamiyatga ega. Mana shu yo'nalishlarda biz siz bilan muloqot qilib kelishib oldik.
So Mr. President, you can imagine the amount of interest in Pakistan for the trading ties and the economic ties between our two countries. We have brought a delegation. It's one of the largest delegations ever of business community to come to go out of their country. We have brought 130 of our top business houses. And when I was leaving this morning on my mobile phone, I had messages from other business houses who also wanted to come today. So this is the beginning of, inshallah, a very powerful relationship between the two countries. And we feel that we can mutually benefit each other. We are really interested, our business has signed a lot of MOUs, as you mentioned in your speech. We are really interested in help in agriculture because of your manufacturing agricultural implements, which Pakistan is now trying to upgrade its agriculture, which is basically an agricultural country. And secondly, cotton. We're going to seek help from you to improve our cotton seeds. The mutual benefit to the two countries will be Uzbekistan will have access through Pakistan. First of all, Pakistan with 220 million people is a huge market. And then onwards from our ports to Middle East and to Africa. And one day, inshallah, if our relationship improves with India, you will also have access to India. And Pakistan then has access to Uzbekistan, Central Asia, and beyond. So it is a very exciting relationship between the two countries.
Janob Prezident, mana O'zbekiston bilan savdoni rivojlantirish biz uchun juda ham katta ahamiyatga ega, chunki O'zbekiston Markaziy Osiyodagi eng yirik davlat va bizni tomonimizdan shuning uchun ham bu o'rtadagi muloqotni, bog'liqlikni, o'zaro savdoni rivojlantirish qay darajada qiziqarli va manfaatli va muhim ekanligini tasavvur qilishingiz mumkin. Mana hozir biz 130 kishidan iborat bo'lgan yirik bir delegatsiya bilan keldik, ya'niki ular Pokistondagi tadbirkorlar vakillari, juda ham yirik tadbirkorlik birlashmalarining vakillari va bugun ertalab bu yo'lga chiqishimizdan oldin mana mobil telefonimga yana bir qator murojaatlar kelib tushdiki, boshqa tadbirkorlik guruhlaridan ular ham O'zbekistonga kelib, ular ham o'zaro aloqani o'rnatishga qiziqishlari bor ekanliklarini aytishdi va Xudo xohlasa albatta bu yo'nalishdagi ishlarimiz o'zaro manfaatli hamkorligimiz davom etadi. O'zbekistondagi mana siz bir qator o'zaro anglashuv memorandumlari to'g'risida aytdingiz, o'zaro biz kelishib olgan nuqtalarimiz to'g'risida. Bundaylardan bittasi biz uchun albatta birinchi navbatda qishloq xo'jaligi yo'nalishida bevosita qishloq xo'jaligi sanoati, ya'ni O'zbekiston qishloq xo'jaligi yo'nalishidagi ishlab chiqarayotgan jihozlari, dastgohlari, mashinalari bizga juda ham katta bizda qiziqish uyg'otdi, chunki Pokiston avvalambor agrar iqtisodiyot asosidagi mamlakat hisoblanadi va ikkinchi masala bu yo'nalishda bizda paxta urug'chiligi masalasi. Bunga ham juda ham katta qiziqishimiz bor va mana shu bizga juda ham foydali bo'ladi deb ishonchimiz komil. Endi o'z navbatida O'zbekistonni Pokistondan oladigan manfaatli bir natijalarga to'xtaladigan bo'lsak, avvalambor Pokiston 220 million aholiga ega bo'lgan yirik bir bozor desak bo'ladi O'zbekiston mahsulotlari uchun, xizmatlari uchun. Bundan tashqari O'zbekiston Pokiston orqali, Pokiston dengiz portlari orqali Yaqin Sharq va Afrika mamlakatlari bilan ulanish, ularga ham o'z mahsulotlarini yetkazish imkoniyatiga ega bo'ladi va Xudo xohlasa o'rtadagi munosabatlarimiz tiklanadigan bo'lsa, Hindiston bozoriga ham kirib kelishga bu yo'l ochadi deb ishonamiz. Va shuning uchun ham Pokiston esa o'z navbatida O'zbekiston orqali O'zbekiston bozori va shu bilan birgalikda Markaziy Osiyodagi boshqa mamlakatlar bozoriga kirib kelish imkoniyatiga ega bo'ladi va bu bilan to'xtalib qolmasdan albatta Markaziy Osiyoda atrofidagi mamlakatlarga ham bog'lanish imkoniyatiga ega bo'ladi.
And so to connect, the two countries need to improve, number one, our air connectivity. And so for that, we have decided that we will try and increase the frequency of flights between the two countries. Secondly, through land, we have experimented that a truck has left Pakistan-Torkham border and has arrived in 2 days to Uzbekistan. So land connectivity, but most of all, and I know it is your brainchild and your passion, the railway from Mazar-e-Sharif, from Uzbekistan, Mazar-e-Sharif to Peshawar, which an idea which we all feel in Pakistan extremely excited about. We think that this really would change everything if we can have this railway line. It will improve connectivity between the two countries and the transportation of goods. And so that I assure you that President Shavkat, I will be pursuing it, my government will be pursuing it, and rest assured that we will try and push this extremely exciting project as much as we can.
Va o'zaro bog'liqlik to'g'risida gapirar ekanmiz. Bu yerda albatta ikkita yo'nalish juda ham muhim. Birinchisi bu havo orqali aloqalarni o'rnatish va bu yo'nalishda mana siz bilan janob oliylar biz kelishib oldik. Birinchi qiladigan ishimiz o'zaro yo'lovchilarni havo orqali qatnovlarini demak raqamini oshirish va shundan keyingi yo'nalishimiz havodagi kargo yuklar tashishni ham yo'lga qo'ygach, keyingi yo'nalish bu albatta avtotransport, ya'ni yer usti transporti orqali o'zaro aloqalarni, iqtisodiy aloqalarni rivojlantirish. Mana siz aytib o'tganingizdek, Pokiston chegarasidan O'zbekiston hududiga qadar bir sinov tajriba sifatida avtotransport yo'lga chiqqan va 2 kun ichida O'zbekistonga kirib kelishga muvaffaq bo'lgan. Va bu ham bu yo'nalishda katta salohiyat mavjud ekanligini bildiradi. Va keyingi masala albatta bu sizni o'zingizning g'oyangiz mahsuli bo'lgan juda ham katta loyiha O'zbekiston bilan Mozori Sharif Qobul orqali Pokistonning Peshawar shahrini bog'lovchi temir yo'l loyihasi. Mana bu loyihani siz juda ham ilg'or tartibda targ'ib qilib kelyapsiz va biz Pokistonda sizni fikrlaringizni o'rganib bunga ishondik va hozirgi kunda bu g'oyani naqadar to'g'ri ekanligini anglab katta ishtiyoq bilan uni amalga oshirishni kutib qolmoqdamiz. Chunki bu mamlakatlarimiz o'rtasidagi tovarlarni transportiga, ularni yetkazib berishga juda ham katta xizmat qiladi va shu yo'nalishda albatta janobi oliylari, men sizga ishontirib aytamanki, shaxsan o'zim va meni hukumatim mana shu g'oyani ortida turamiz va buni albatta amalga oshirishda sizga ko'makchi bo'lamiz.
And we discussed the political situation in Afghanistan in details. We are both concerned as neighbors of Afghanistan that people of Afghanistan have suffered for the last 40 years. And as neighbors, we feel they are our brothers, that there should be peace there, there should be a peaceful political settlement there. So we discussed that in details. And we also resolved that the neighbors, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Iran, Pakistan, and even Turkey, we will try and help facilitate a peace process in Afghanistan. And for that, we hope that our foreign ministers will first meet, and then we will go on and try to have a summit so that we can stop what looks like a civil war.
Keyingi masalamiz biz har tomonlama muhokama qilgan masalarimiz bu Afg'onistondagi siyosiy holat bo'ldi. Buni har tomonlama siz bilan muhokama qildik. Albatta har ikkala mamlakat Afg'oniston bilan qo'shni mamlakatlar hisoblanamiz. Shuning uchun ham bu mavzu biz uchun juda ham tashvishli, katta ahamiyatga ega bo'lgan mavzu. Qolaversa, Afg'on xalqi mana 40 yildirki, mana shu notinchlikdan, jangu jadallardan aziyat chekib kelyapti va bu Afg'on xalqi biz uchun birodar xalq hisoblanadi. Shuning uchun ham sizning ham bizning ham fikrlarimiz mushtarak bo'ldiki, Afg'onistonda tinchlikni o'rnatishni biz siyosiy murosa orqali yo'lga qo'yishga kirishimiz lozim va bunga bu yagona yechim bo'lishi lozim. Va bu yo'nalishda O'zbekiston, Tojikiston, Eron, Pokiston va hattoki Turkiya bilan birgalikda fikr almashib, mana shu ishga birgalikda kirishish to'g'risida kelishib oldik. Birinchi qadam sifatida bizni tashqi ishlar vazirlarimiz bu yo'nalishda muhokamalarni, muloqotlarni yo'lga qo'ysalar, keyinchalik davlat rahbarlari darajasida summit o'tkazish fikri ham muhokama qilindi.
And finally, Mr. President, about the cultural aspect. This is extremely exciting that we have decided now to make a film on the first of the great Mughals, Zahiruddin Babur. His dynasty ruled India for 300 years. And during that time, India was considered one of the richest places in the world. 24 to 25% of the world GDP was from India. So it was a superpower of its time under the dynasty of Babur. So I think the young people in Uzbekistan and in Pakistan must know this connection. This connection stayed for hundreds of years between this part of the world and our part of the world. And we feel that this film would, and similar films, not just this film, they will connect the people of the two regions together. And then we can think of films on Iqbal, on Mirza Ghalib. I never realized that Mirza Ghalib was popular here. And then Imam Bukhari and, who we are all connected with in the subcontinent. So we hope that this will be the beginning of a strong cultural exchange between the two countries.
Va nihoyat so'nggi mavzu bu madaniy aloqalar mavzusi bo'ldi. Bu yo'nalishda ham biz uchun juda ham qiziqarli va hayajonli bo'lgan bir mavzuni muhokama qildik. U ham bo'lsa buyuk ajdodimiz Zahiriddin Muhammad Bobur, ya'ni butun dunyoda buyuk Mo'g'ullar imperiyasini asoschisi deb sanaluvchi Zahiriddin Muhammad Bobur to'g'risida bir film yaratish, birgalikda shuni filmni yaratish g'oyasi bo'ldi. Albatta Zahiriddin Muhammad Bobur imperiyasi Hindistonda 300 yil davomida hukm surgan va o'sha hukmronlik davrida Hindiston iqtisodiyotini shu darajada ko'targanki, jahon yalpi ichki mahsulotining 25% o'sha davrda Hindistonning ulushiga to'g'ri kelgan. Juda ham yirik, qudratli bir davlatni yaratgan va albatta bu tarix to'g'risida Pokistonlik yoshlar, O'zbekistonlik yoshlar xabardor bo'lishlari kerak. Bizning o'rtamizdagi bu rishtalardan ular xabardor bo'lishliklari kerak va shuning uchun ham bu filmni va nafaqat bu kelajakda shunga o'xshagan boshqa filmlarni ham yaratish bizga juda ham ma'qul bir g'oya bo'ldi va bunga juda ham katta qiziqish bildirmoqdamiz. Hozir kelajakda Muhammad Iqbol to'g'risida, Mirzo G'olib to'g'risida, hattoki biz Mirzo G'olibni O'zbekistonda bilishlaridan ham unchalik xabarimiz yo'q edi va bundan keyin Imom Buxoriy to'g'risida albatta shunday filmlarni, shunday madaniy o'rtadagi aloqalarni, almashuvlarni yo'lga qo'yadigan bo'lsak, bu albatta har ikkala mamlakatga juda ham katta naf keltiradi.
And inshallah, as our countries get together, get closer together, cultural exchanges get stronger, then, Mr. President, I will introduce cricket to the people of Uzbekistan.
Albatta, Xudo xohlasa, Prezident janobi oliylari agar mamlakatlarimiz yana ham bir-biriga yaqinlashsa, o'rtadagi madaniy aloqalarimiz yana ham kuchaysa, Xudo xohlasa O'zbekiston xalqiga kriket o'yinini ham olib kelib tanishtiraman.
Rahmat. Men o'ylayman, avvalambor men sizga mamnuniyat bilan aytamanki, mana shu 2 yildan burun O'zbekistonda birinchi marta kriket federatsiyasi ro'yxatga olib, 2000 dan ko'p yoshlarimiz kriket o'ynayapti. Men mana shu siz bu soha bo'yicha juda katta muvaffaqiyatlarga erishganingizni inobatga olib, biz bu sohani ham juda katta rivojlantiryapmiz. Bu sohada ham men o'ylayman birgalikda hamkorlikni amalga oshiramiz.
Thank you very much. By the way, 2 years ago in Uzbekistan we have registered the Cricket Federation of Uzbekistan. So to date more than 2,000 youngsters of Uzbekistan are successfully playing this very game. But nevertheless, the skies are the limit. So together I believe that we'll be able to initiate new ideas, new programs on training the young cricket players, and we'll achieve good accomplishment in this way too.
Umuman hurmatli ommaviy vositalar vakillari, mana ko'rdilaringmi, qisqa bo'ldi mana bizda mana shu muloqotlarimiz, lekin qanday sermazmun bo'ldi. Ayniqsa yana bir marta aytaman, Afg'onistondagi tinchlik bizni juda xavotirga soladi va juda ko'p narsalar bo'yicha kelishib oldik. Ikkinchidan, bironta soha qolmadiki, biz qandaydir shu sohaga urg'u berib, bitta hamkorligimizni amalga oshirib, natijaga erishish bo'yicha. Yana bir marta aytaman, bir narsa eng bizga ayon bo'ldiki, juda katta imkoniyatlarimiz bor. Agar shu imkoniyatlarni to'liq ishga solsak, ikkita mamlakatga ham o'zi ijobiy natija bo'lishini va ko'p yo'nalishlar bo'yicha bizda ham erishilgan muvaffaqiyatlar, Pokistondagi erishilgan muvaffaqiyatlarda va birinchi marta mana shu Pokistondan bizga 130 dan ko'p hamkorlar kelib, mana biznes forum bo'lib, men mana shu raqamlarda aytdim. Bu raqamlar faqat boshlanishi. Shuning uchun o'zlaring mana bosh vazirimizni, mana hurmatli Imron xonni yana bir marta so'zlarini eshitdilaring. Bilasizmi, bizni muloqotlarimiz tugamayaptiki, juda katta imkoniyat borligini endi sezyapmiz. Bu ham iqtisodiyotda va mana shu madaniyatda, ma'rifatda buyuk rishtalarimiz, mushtarak rishtalarimizni amalga oshirib, mana shu buyuk bobolarimizni mana yana bir marta Bobur Mirzo to'g'risida kelishib olganimiz, bu juda katta kelajakda mana shu yoshlarimizga bir qanday
अहम तरीन खबरें अब एक क्लिक की दूरी पर। आपके पसंदीदा टॉक शोज हों या अहम मुल्की या गैर मुल्की शख्सियात की न्यूज कॉन्फ्रेंसेस, हर लम्हा बाखबर रहने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें हमारा YouTube चैनल। मौसम की सूरत हाल हो या खेल के मैदान से खबरें, अपने मोबाइल फोन से मुल्की और बैनुल-अक़वामी अहम खबरों तक रसाई के लिए डाउनलोड कीजिए मोबाइल ऐप। बावसूख ज़राए से मुसद्दिका खबरों, तज्ज़ियों और तबसरों से मुस्तफीद होने के लिए विजिट कीजिए पाकिस्तान की सबसे बड़ी न्यूज वेबसाइट www.arYnews.tv। इन सब के अलावा पाकिस्तान का सबसे बड़ा फेसबुक पेज हो, सबसे बड़ा न्यूज इंस्टाग्राम अकाउंट या फिर ट्विटर, ARY न्यूज पहुंचा रहा है खबरें सबसे पहले आप तक, ताकि आप रहें हर लम्हा बाखबर।